and take you until about 12:30, and we see how we go from there. All right, but my question to you today is, do you think that, are you all ready for local government elections? Local government elections is scheduled to be for this year. All right, the Prime Minister could call it either in November, either in July, either in August. But are you ready? Or do you think that the People's National Movement or the UNC is ready for the local government election? You see, I have to pose my questions in this way because, I want to hear from a wide majority of listeners all over Trinidad and Tobago. So, my question to you again, and let's remember again, I'm going to say to you, joining me on the live, putting on your radio, closing the fridge door. This Friday from 12:30, remember I started a segment that I wanted to have called When Last You Meet Your MP. And I would have reached out to some MPs asking them to come on. And I got one confirmation so far. One. And that is with the Honorable Mr. Keith Scotland, Member of Parliament for Port of Spain South. All right, so I am reaching out to members of Parliament, asking them to come on to chat with you and to talk with their constituents. If you can talk to your member of Parliament, you might be able to get on to them faster than me, because a caller yesterday would alluded to the fact that I have strings. I don't have no strings. I want to make that clear. All right, so this Friday, I have Member of Parliament for Port of Spain South, Mr. Keith Scotland, coming in. So that means that you have to share the live. The live numbers are going to be crazy. 500, 600, 1,000. All right? Because you have to be on to interact with Mr. Keith Scotland, Member of Parliament for Port of Spain South. But my question to you today, and I'm not going to hold back the lines, I'm going to open up the phone lines, and I want to ask you, do you think that the People's National Movement is ready for local government elections, which is carded for this year? Do you think that the PNM is ready, or do you think that the UNC is ready? So I'm taking your calls, 342-0081, 342-0081, 771-1791, and 466-5391. I will take your calls, and I want you to answer me honestly. Do you think that the People's National Movement or the UNC is ready for local government, local elections coming up? Local government elections is coming up. Nobody's on the phone line. That means nobody's listening. Okay. Wow, all can blue so. Take some calls. Hello, good afternoon. Good morning.
Good morning, Google. Pastor Google, they're quite ready at PNM, but UNC changed it.
PNM not quite ready, you say?
Yet.
All right, I ain't hearing you. Hello, good. I ain't hearing you. I need to call you back. Hello, good morning. Hello, okay, caller, call me back. I don't know what happened there. Call me back, caller, 342-0081, 342-0081, 771-1791. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, Pastor, how are you going?
I'm good.
Well, I'm listening to you. I feel the both parties are not ready.
The both of them not ready?
The both are not ready. We know UNC, but UNC campaigning since a minute past the last election, 2020 they campaign. We know them operate.
The man's a minute past.
A minute past, they are the campaigning. They start that campaign. But the PNM now, the ruling party that sit down and get to relax and tell themselves, we have it in the bag already. No. Go and meet the people.
So wait,
Now,
just now. We talking here. Don't rush it now.
I rush it.
Don't rush it. No, but you see, the reason why I tell you don't rush it. Understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't rush it.
Yeah.
No, we're trying to. You're not just talking to me. You're talking to the nation. You're talking to the nation, and you're talking to. You might just be getting the ear of the authorities. Let me put it that way. You might just be people might be listening to what you have to say. So you are saying that you don't think.
The problem I want to know might be I want them to be listening and the appropriate air to be listening what I'm saying.
Talk to me.
I'm going to tell you that. I a man on the fence.
Right.
So I don't participate in no political party.
Right.
Because I never stained that finger yet. I was 52 and never stained that finger yet.
Okay.
Always stand watching. Honestly, I'm not lying at that.
Right.
But what the point I highlighted there. Now, if, let me just answer you before we stay at the great one. If there's a man in the living, that's the man I say I would die. Because how we had that couple of years running there, one man that go away with an ancestral years again itself. And the UNC say that you got to overheat in the country. What people need is jobs. Jobs. And while we don't have them jobs, you will have money coming in.
Right.
So again, what I'm saying, there's no this stamp pandemic, you know, when this leader take up, with the 2015, we understand how they see the media economy. And I've been listening to the amount of bacchanal that from 2010 to 2015. So I was expecting any government take up. It's obvious. It had little difficulties, but that I'm saying 2015 to 2020 going already. 2020 start being 2022 almost quarter of 2020. They need to get the act together at least by now. We understand the pandemic, yes. We need to get the act together. Don't stay right until it's a watch up. We have supporters. You see the sycophants? You know them there already. The sycophants is not just making an election. What because when an election is on the side and on the fence. It's them just bring it home. Look what the other party do from 2020 to 2015. They still get 19. They still get 19. See. I listened to the local government election where they had, the by-election they had done there. When they was interviewing the individual, said individual, then it had the powers, and I'm saying, well, you know, I going for Kamala. Nobody had but Kamala, because the reason why? They say, listen the tone. I don't care what she do, because I don't be all about. I don't do driving all about. I just see. Look at Princess Standard on this Sunday. 2015. It's the same way it was. It have earth movements down there. Which government improve it? So when I hear the crap talking, because of this government did this, and this government, that is rubbish. That is poppycock, they call that. That's so from ever. I've been going to move from a little boy. It's a moving soil. An area that moves. But them see it, and because they're not in government, they will blame this one. And when this one go blame this. No, you have to stop that doses. Put the facts on the table. Face the people, find out what they need, find out what is the problem. And I mean, it have who collected big salary, they only go in the parliament for about once or twice a week. And the money bigger than the prime minister. The people have to face the facts, boy. People have to understand. Stop this sycophant thing. If you're doing crap, get you out. There's not to be. What I'm saying, this government, and what I noticed, there's only one man leading the PNN to stand up for the PNN. This is something I always talk about. That is the man who said he ain't sure to go up after 2025. Nobody else agreed. Everybody just sit down, collect the monthly salary. I had this man, he's done 70 plus already. They might get up the butt and act more. I'll pass it over. Thank you.
good morning.
Good morning, Pastor Google. And good morning to all the listeners. Are we ready for a local government election? The country, I don't think, is not actually ready because of the 2 years of the pandemic that really stopped a lot of things that the government wanted to do. So I think they are at a disadvantage at this point in time. But we can always get ready. If I am ready to vote, yes, I am, because I know what it is. I could think for myself, and I know it's because of the 2 years that it kept back the government from doing most of the things they wanted to do. So I am ready to vote. But on a whole, I don't think the country is quite ready because, everybody more taken up with the pandemic and so on. So they're not seeing past the pandemic. But that's as it is. I would like to congratulate you on your interview beforehand on Friday, and I would just like to appeal to these people, Mr. Faris Alwari, Penelope Beckles, Kojo, Shamfa Kojo, Foster Cummins, Mr. Norega from Diego Martin, and I Tobago West, the call just now, San Fernando West, the call, Arima call. I would like to ask Foster Cummins, La Hoqueta, Dino Rega, Diego Martin Central, Mr. Dial Singh, St. Joseph, Edmund Ford, Tanapuna, Miss Gatsby Dolly from St. Anne's East, Mr. Gonzalez from Lupino, Bonaire West, Fitzgerald Hines, Laventille West, who else? Colin Imbert, Diego Martin Northeast, Leon from Laventille East Mover, Brian Manning, your friend, San Fernando East, Mr. Stephen McClatchy, Labre, Monroe from Sandy Grande, Toko Sandy Grande, who again? Miss Morris Julian, Dabadi O'Mara, and Kenny Richards, Point 410, Miss Robinson Regis, Aruka Maloney, Dr. Keith Rowley, Diego Martin West. Well, Mr. Scotland, you're having him. Thank you for obliging, Mr. Scotland. Miss Webster Roy, Tobago East, and bringing up the rear, Mr. Stuart Young, Port of Spain North, St. Anne's West. I am appealing to these people. We need to hear from you. You have an open invitation to come to I-91.9.
No, 91.9.
Yes. Oh, wait, where get I from? 91.9. Have an open invitation. Free for you to come in and tell us what is going on in your constituency, the plans that you have for your constituency, what you have already done for your constituency, and what you are in the process of doing for your constituency. I am appealing to you all to come on and let us hear where you are, what you are doing. And I want to wake up all these sleeping cells in the PNM, all these party groups that I think the PNM have. Speak to your MP. Tell them we want to hear from them. We don't want to hear from them the week before the election. We don't want to hear from them the beginning of campaigning for the general election. We want to hear from them now. So all these councillors, and these are the MPs, I'm not so sure about all the councillors. I'll have to get the list of the present councillors and these MPs. Please come and talk to the people of Trinidad and Tobago. If we're not hearing you, we don't know what you are doing, and in the absence of information, proper information, bad information will be spreading. And we don't want to give you bad publicity, so we want to invite you to come in and speak with us, and we will be able to make our decision what we have to do when come these two election local, because like we campaigning already, everybody campaigning for general already, except the ruling party are in here, they're out there with nothing. There are people that the other people then say 3 seats that they are looking at, and they are very close marginal seats. So that is St. Joseph, Mr. Dial Singh, I think that's you. My MP on this side, Mr. Faris Alwari, they are after your seat. Mr. Dial Singh, they are coming for you. And another seat, I can't remember what's the other one. It's 3, right? They spoke about. So, whoever you be, prepare yourself. And all those party groups, wake up and shake up and get up from your slumber and your sleep and start working. Thank you very much, Mr. Hooker.
So as the caller just said, if you're now joining me, letting you know again this Friday at 12:30, I will have the Honorable Keith Scotland, Member of Parliament for Port of Spain South. He is starting the ball rolling as I invite members of Parliament to come and join me right here on the Street 919 FM. So let me know what they're doing in their constituency, what they have been up to, and how they're feeling about the politics. What are some of the things that they have been experiencing in the politics? So if you could get through to your member of parliament faster than me, I'll really appreciate it. If you can go to your member of parliament, maybe you have his number, maybe you know him personally, maybe you could WhatsApp him, maybe you could tell him, hey, you have a free open door on Fridays by Pastor Google from 12:30 to join him to talk about what you're doing in the community. So let's see how much of them you could get on to the program. I will try my best to talk to who I can talk to. Right? I will try my best to talk to who I could talk to. But at the end of the day, I'm going to leave it up to you also to try to talk to your member of parliament to come on the program. I'm asking you, do you think that we're ready for local? Do you think that Trinidad and Tobago is ready for local government elections 2022? And if we are, okay, do you think that the People's National Movement is ready? Or do you think that the UNC is ready? Hello, good morning. All right, I don't know what happened there. Caller, you may have to call me back. I don't know what happened there. I'm not hearing you. All right. So again, all right. Let me see if I can get through here now. Right. Let me see. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Pastor Google.
Yes, sir.
Peace and blessings. Pastor Google. You asked a permanent question there, but I'll tell you, the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago ain't ready for nothing, Pastor Google. Here, Pastor Google, because this local government election, these people in Trinidad and Tobago that concerned about the welfare of Trinidad and Tobago, Pastor Google, this
hello?
Government reform. Yeah, Pastor Google. So citizens of Trinidad and Tobago ain't ready yet to take care of the self of Trinidad and Tobago and to safeguard the self of Trinidad and Tobago. Because if they were serious, Pastor Google, we would have have local government reform and the purchasers would have been getting what they're supposed to get to uplift the life of the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. So we ain't ready for nothing in Trinidad and Tobago. And especially, we have a faction of people in Trinidad and Tobago. Once is the PNM, There's not voting. And that is the problem we have with the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago are divided, how to put it, society, Pastor Google, ain't going nowhere. And we know, Pastor Google,
Yeah.
you talking to me?
No, I hear you. I thought you finished.
Yeah, we are saying the divided bunch of people we have in Trinidad and Tobago will always end up in the situation that we just end up in local government election and in general election in Trinidad and Tobago. Thanks, Pastor, for the time. Take care, please. Thank you.
Hello, good morning.
Pastor Google, a pleasant good morning to you, Pastor Google. How are you doing this fantabulous day, Pastor Google?
I am okay, sir.
Pastor Google, most of us in the world know that your program is pro-PNM. So I would expect that the floodgates will open at 91.9 FM, where all those ministers and MPs and things will flood through the gates to come on your program, because your program is Constructive Talk with Pastor Google. And I can't wait, Pastor Google. I'm sitting here with bated breath to listen to what the MPs of the PNM have to come and say. And I want you to have my MP, well, the MP for Laventille West, not the MP for Chumakak, in order for him to come and explain to the people, right, how come there's a building sitting in Chumakak, Laventille for 6 years under the PNM that hasn't been renovated or hasn't been demolished. I want, when he comes past the Google, you ask him, what about the building sitting in Chumakak, the 3 buildings sitting in Chumakak, Laventille, for 10 years under the PNM that has been unpainted? I want you to ask him those questions, Pastor Google. I want you to also ask him, Pastor Google, what's happening to the abandoned Workers' Bank building sitting on Duncan
Hey,
Street?
but you know, I don't know if I heard right today. I think I heard it on another frequency today, where I think that Workers' Bank is going to turn into a museum for Carnival, for the history of Carnival, from the first ever, anything that has to do with Carnival in Trinidad and Tobago. I heard it today on another radio station where they're going to turn that site into a museum, and I think they had already gotten the money and all the I think a whole lot of stuff I was hearing about it on another radio station. I think the lady who, I think her name is Miss Gabriel or something like that. What's her name?
Rosalind Gabriel?
Yes, yes. Gabriel? I think she is in charge of the committee. I think she's in. I could be wrong, eh?
Pastor,
I hope nobody don't hold me to it.
But Pastor Google, listen to this. Pastor Google, I will doubt very much that Rosalind. Anyway, let me not say that. Let me reserve my comments.
No, I could be wrong, but that is what I heard.
No.
As I said,
Google,
I may have heard wrong,
that,
but I think that is what I'm hearing, that they're going to turn that.
But listen, but Pastor Google, listen to this, right? And I know you have to run. Pastor Google, Dominic Romain came on his program and he said that building was being demolished. You understand, Pastor Google? So what I'm saying to you...
Well, then I must be wrong then. Then I could be wrong.
No. I'm not saying that you are wrong. Either he said it's being demolished or renovated. Right? That's what he said. And that's why when I spoke about the Laventille to Wall Street Empowerment Center for that building. But Pastor Google, I spoke to the blackest man in Trinidad and Tobago. His words, not mine. The Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago about that building 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I sent my proposal directly, Pastor Google. You understand? So all I'm saying is that I will look kind of sideways if now all of a sudden a 1% is getting that building. I will look at that sideways. I am saying it right now, loud and clear.
All right, I have to go. I have to go for the break. All right,
okay.
all right.
No
Thank you very much, sir.
Bye-bye.
All right, Trinidad and Tobago, going for the break and come back.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM. Simpsons Memorial Limited.